You ever seen a real-life Saltuna?
What do you mean live? Saltuna comes in cans?
Felix, Saltuna is a kind of fish. Lives in the ocean. You knew that, right?
You serious? You tell me there's a fish made entirely out of Saltuna?
Never mind. I'll tell you later.
Oh, that's the last of him! Don't mess with the best.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off. We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you? What are you, a safety inspector? It's busted, pumping out gas. Oh, whoops. I'll get right on that, boss. Hope this ain't in my performance review. And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Hell, I ain't gonna pass up free bits. Make it painful.
I wish I could do that.
Quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello? Relax. Who are you? Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run. You'd have to ask him. It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all. Law help them. I don't know. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
They're real pretty. And they got these really big teeth, if you see them up close.
I heard they spit acid right in your eyes. You saw one of them up close?
I mean, yeah. They're just about everywhere in Edgewater. Can't hardly turn a corner without slipping in their entrails.
Wait, are we talking about the same thing?
You're not talking about Saltuna?
Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur...
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain. You needn't concern yourself with trifling logistics.
Trifling logistics? They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
The board must have gotten a hold of him at last. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
The print... Oh no. Graham, you didn't.
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins! Our people died out there!
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
Is a printing press really worth all these people's lives? There's gotta be a better way to get your message out.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
This is worth bickering over. The iconoclasts can't keep their heads in the ground forever. Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this...
Hey, Felix, you like riddles?
Is that a riddle? Because the answer is yes. Hit me with another one.
All right, here goes. Many have heard me, but none have seen me. And I won't speak until spoken to. What am I?
Won't speak until spoken to, huh? Oh, I got it. You're an obedient corporate slave, right?
What? No. The answer's Echo. Nice one!
Out of my way!
Everyone all right?
Got this! Nice hit! You want some of this?
Inside voices. That's the last of them. Are you two okay?
Welcome to the Iconoclast, asshole! Hope you're here to help. We only got so many bullets left, and I ain't keen on using one on you. I appreciate the sentiment, stranger. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours. Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Here we go! That's the last of them.
Here they come! Schoolwork, Felix!
Any luck out there? Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
work.
Heads up, boss!
That's the last of them.
It's all in the wrist.
Okay, I got another one. I can only live where there's light, but if a light shines on me, I die. What am I?
Huh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna have to go with... a conspiracy.
I don't...
If you'll just listen...
No, no more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring? They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do it. Doubtful. But we don't need much, and Sanjar isn't going to share. Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Sanjar will never cooperate. And if it's him or us, I choose us. It is. We are desperate. We're...
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois? Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
So what's the plan?
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy...
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right? What a sour thing to say. My little...
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuk-Tuk home safe again.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here. Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some... You look like a man who's looking for some... Oh, good.
mind smelling like salt tuna if we could sell more of it. What do you think you're doing? Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay?
Heads up!
Please! I don't want to die! Myself.
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you? I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my...
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machines?
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just, Your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh. I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need? That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now. Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. Something else. Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again? I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make it... Hard workers? They turn dial...
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanic...
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I don't even want to think about that. Or... Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team...
Smells like rat.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years...
All right, Felix, I got a real easy one for you. You ready?
I was born ready. Let me hear it.
What goes up, but never comes down?
The amount of corruption in the colony.
No, Felix, this one's real simple. Just think about it.
Fine, fine. Is the answer the chairman's salary?
Are you sure you're taking my riddle serious?
Okay, okay, the answer is age.
You got it! You're brighter than folks give you credit for.
Talk to Caleb. He speaks for all of us.
Why don't you grab a chair? Sit a spell. Sure thing. How'd you manage that? Wait, never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never follow how you got Velma to part ways with a bit card of her own accord. Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how... Now me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a...
You're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest talk. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No?
Darlings? Seriously? I mean, yeah, you're looking at the Darlings' newest recruit. Boss is a shoo-in for Rookie of the Quarter.
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about? maybe we're...
You get to listen to games all day? Stellar Bay really is a paradise.
It's pretty swell, but it's a whole... Say, I don't think I've seen you before, and I'd remember that.
I'll try not to be a stranger then. Name's Felix, by the way.
Look at me, getting carried away. So, what can I... Graham's always filling the airwaves with this problem. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Poor Isaac. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow. Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a loser. I don't know for sure, but I saw a lot. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything. Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies.
Hey, Felix.
Please, Parvati, no more riddles. My brain's still spinning from the last one.
Do you know animal, vegetable, mineral?
Yeah, we used to play that game in the back bays when we were kids. The answer was always Sprat. Anyway, animal?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Is it bigger than a mantipillar?
I don't think so. No, it ain't.
Oh, so it ain't a mantiqueen. Well, I'm bored now.
Oh, come on, don't be a spoilsport.
Fine, fine. Is it brown?
Nope.
So it ain't Cystypigs then. Ugh, this is so boring. Hold on. I know. It's Saltuna, ain't it?
Absolutely. How'd you know?
Well, Saltuna's about the only thing you talk about. Saltuna and mechanicals.
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Hey, what are you doing? Berta already pissed by those... Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. And not... Oh yeah? What do you... Wow. Most of the pencil pushers around here cave as soon as you look at them funny. Fine, we're going. This ain't worth it.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Aha, the helpful stranger. Clear my schedule. This newcomer... Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's but Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna. Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to...
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjay.
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of... I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems... Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those Yes, freedom is a tempting idea.
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on...
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather
On our terms, mind you.
Are you out of your mind? You can't just go...
Well, we can't continue to...
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, the plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach. And the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
And a Mantisaur problem, and a Marauder problem.
Many, many problems, but they can all... If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon.
I was starting to get bored listening to you, till you said the phrase.
It is quite... I'll need to gather some supplemental material.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move out. And these days, it's... Do be careful. I've lost more than a few... Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. What can I do? I see. And was his... Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feed... What else can I do? But that's terrible. What happened? I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them. Eventually. Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much... Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes. I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's... Not intentionally. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point...
Here, though, the results were...
And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out. MSI's leadership at the But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to... Ah, so you've heard. I suppose you're right. Graham's always had a way with words. Strange as it may... Graham seemed like a reasonable man years ago. We both agreed that I thought reforms would be enough. I didn't realize you... Reforms are humane, but they're also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means.
Word of advice, Sanjar. If Parvati's got something to say, you do well to listen close.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other creating the perfect environment for... No, they laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be... Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of... I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to... Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as law. I don't think I realized how far they'd stoop. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules. And yet they still found reason.
Your first mistake was expecting the board.
I understand the sentiment, but if we can't rely on some sort of framework, then I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all...
Yeah, and once you go back to him, he'll own your dignity too.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off... I'm not a man to put pride before progress. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with... Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage...
Don't get ahead of your...
Yes, my hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here. It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to court...
But wait, what happens to the folks stuck on the wrong side of dangerous?
I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too minor a figure into the board's risk assessments. Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. What can I do?
Greetings. And what can I do?
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your... Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or... So I can talk to him, of course.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the... Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff... Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp... You think that's what I'm looking for? Sorry.
You look like a man who's looking... Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems... Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this.
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit. You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like, was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure. Not to worry. If I never buy another... look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving...